I don't know. We're here. We are here. Again. Wasn't planning on streaming more on my channel, but this is what has to happen since this mole man guy just fucking forgot that we were hello, that we forgot about everything, and this is very spontaneous now. I ended my stream early for this. And I don't know, he might have just forgot that we were doing this right now. It's a little bit annoying because I've been looking for a co-caster for a really long time, and I didn't press people for layouts or anything, or like overlays or whatnot, because apparently I need those, but we were streaming on the KE Esports channel on Twitch. That was what was supposed to happen. But apparently, the one guy who actually has access to it and who wanted to do it there and wanted to cast with me he's just not here. Thanks for the follow, Kiss. Ooh. He's just not here, he's offline, and now I'm fucking scrambling because I wasn't expecting to do this on my own channel and I'm panicking. Alright, but yeah, we literally talked about it in the main chat, so I mean, if you want to check. Alright, they've literally already started, so we're just gonna jump right into things. I need to fucking god damn it. You believe me? Good. Oh, I don't have my audio on. God damn it. But anyway, caster mode. Hello, welcome to fucking round 1 of the open qualifiers. I think it is, or this is something like that. MRC open qualifiers. Blood Harvest versus KE Francium. You believe me? Well, yeah. But just in case you didn't, it's in the main chat there. I don't know. Alrighty. Is this the open qualifiers? I don't know. I forget. I was very excited to do this with somebody else, but I won't get the opportunity to. Last time I cast KE Francium, I cast 10 games all by myself. 10 games in a row. So hopefully it's not going to be like this today. This is going to be a best out of 3 series between these two teams. Appreciate you. I'm going to try to when we're casting and when we're in game, I'm not gonna be interacting with chat too much, especially when I'm like actively casting. So I hope you will forgive me if I ignore your messages. It's not on purpose whatsoever. All right. My God. Let me talk about the bans and protects here. We're seeing a Storm Protect here. Now that kind of caught my eye. Blood Harvest. It doesn't look like they're gonna be playing the Jeff team up. Funnily enough, Lynx on KE Francium is hovering to Jeff. I don't think that that's going to be what they're going to walk out on here. Wolverine and BP ban, of course. No protects. Very late on the BP and Wolverine ban. I would think that they'd at least ban one of those first, but I'm prioritizing the ban Groot here first, Francium on. And Blood Harvest banning the Human Torch, which is pretty reasonable. I mean, I can understand that, but then Hulk and Mag. It seems like Blood Harvest have a very specific comp they want to run, and they want to limit, in particular, the tank options that Francium do have here. And since Groot is also banned, we're gonna see two strangers on either side here from both these teams. Since I don't have an observer, I'm gonna be having to switch perspectives myself. Thanks for the follow. Like I said, I'm gonna try to. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to not interact too much with chat just because I have to be focused on casting. So I do apologize if I ignore your messages. This is a little bit hectic, but I hope you can appreciate what we're trying to do for you here. All right, here we go. KE Francium versus Blood Harvest. Both teams are walking out on Emma Strange. But the support lineups are oddly different. We're seeing Cloak and Dagger and Invis on Blood Harvest side, and more traditional Loki Luna from Francium, but also Adam, potentially. The Luna Adam team up, I think, is relatively strong, but I don't play too much Luna, or Loki for that matter, so we'll see. We're just poking and prodding here. Not really a lot happening. A lot of pressure on the front line, and Tetra falls first. That's the Emma Frost down. Oh no, my baby. What a name. Gets the first pickoff of the round here. And the Invis Woman of Blood Harvest already looking at 72%. They already have a Cloak ultimate, but Griffith is not that far behind. And Freddy does in fact have this Phoenix ultimate on standby. But he does get the Invis. That is actually massive. The Invis ult was just about to come online, and Tetra follows up with a pick off onto the Strange. There's a lot going on right now. There's two Storm ultimates. It looks like Griffith copied the Storm ultimate as the other Storm went in with theirs. And we're seeing Blood Harvest pop the Cloak and Dagger ultimate as well. This is just a Clown Fiesta, but it does look like the Friends team are going to be coming out on top here. There's not really a lot that Blood Harvest can do. They are coming back in with the Invisol and the Emerald, but I just don't think it's enough. This Luna ultimate is just going to negate everything, and this looks like a convincing stomp here for KE Francium. Very impressive after maybe a slight fumble on their first game in the open qualifiers last time I cast them, but here the first game is looking relatively strong. Apologies, I do have to run some ads. This is very spontaneous. I would have ran some ads beforehand, but I apologize. Hopefully you can forgive me. Alright, we're poking a little bit, we're vibing, not really a lot going on right now. Just taking shelter inside this hut here, this house. Carts being steadily pushed right now, there's only one on. Francium does have the ult economy advantage here. Phoenix ultimate, second Phoenix ultimate of the game coming out, and they do get a pick off onto this enemy Storm, but the enemy Invisible does find a pick off onto Tetra, but they respond, killing the Invisible as well. Now we copy the Luna of all things. Very early it seems like. I don't know if that was intentional by Griffith there, but the fight's already won. I do not know if that was an intended copy from Griffith there. That is a little bit overkill, but it doesn't change the fact that KE Francium are just steamrolling. Blood Harvest didn't even contest one time, and now Nova X is hitting them with the big Eye of Agamotto, killing 4 people. It's gigantic. They're holding on. They do pick off the Loki though, but despite Blood Harvest's efforts here, they haven't contested the cards. Like, they're popping ultimates. They're using Invis ultimate, but okay, now they are contesting. They're coming in with both their tank ultimates here, but nobody on Francium has fallen yet. Okay, Lynx does fall now, but he obviously has that Karmic Revival ready. He is Adam. Could potentially see himself res as well here. There it is. There's the Karmic Revival ultimate we see, and now the fight is basically at a standstill once again. We do see the enemy Cloak and Dagger pops, but Freddy barely gets rezzed after being picked up by the enemy Loki. There is still a Storm ultimate. It's actually coming out right now. But wait, was that I could have sworn that was a Storm ultimate right there. I might be seeing things. Tetra, in the meantime, gets a pickup onto the Storm. I don't know if that got cancelled on her, but I digress. We're coming in here. Freddy's coming in with the Phoenix ultimate. It's going to get at least a low-key. The Cloak and Dagger is dangerously low. Tetra gets a pickup onto the Invis Woman as well. This triple support composition is working a lot better for Francium than it is Blood Harvest right now. Maybe proving that there is a reason that Luna Loki is in fact a lot stronger in today's meta than any other support composition. And let's be honest, I don't think a lot of people are going to disagree with you if you do say that. That is not an outlandish statement, so to speak. But there really isn't a lot more to talk about here. They do get a contest. That is massive. They do have ultimates to come back here. Blood Harvest. Tetra might be able to find some picks, but I do think that that's going to be a hold on third for Blood Harvest here. But that is the first time the car has been stopped since the start of the map. And they needed 3 ultimates to stop it. And Francium are going to come back with Phoenix. They're going to come back with Animal. They're going to have Strange soon. I mean, this is looking very much like a full cap from Francium with potentially well over 2 minutes. Maybe around a little bit less than 2 minutes now on the time bank. But even just capping this point of the full, getting a full cap with time is very, very impressive. And here comes Freddy with another Phoenix ultimate, but it does get broken before he touches the ground. But Stern Moon dies before the Storm ultimate comes out. And Tetra and Freddy are just going to town on Blood Harvest in their spawn. This is carnage. And they do finish in more than 2 minutes, and this is just a mismatch of opposition for Francium here. They're just running amok. That is not what the Blood Harvest fans want to see. Now, I don't want to pick any sides here, but I'm obviously a little bit biased towards Francium since they are part of my, since I am affiliated with KE Francium, but I do very much want to, you know, be as neutral as possible. But yeah, what a performance from Francium, pretty much only losing the single fight at the very end of the map there. They were threatening of finishing the map in around 3 minutes, and they still got 2:07, 2 minutes and 7 seconds on the time bank here, which is, I mean, I don't know if you've ever played like I call them escort from Overwatch, escort maps like this, but they're notoriously incredibly hard to finish. And to not only finish, but finish with that much time, that is incredibly impressive. Now, we are primarily going to be spectating Francium just to make things a little bit easier for myself. But we would have observers, but I think we do have one, but I don't know. Alrighty, here we go. I'm gonna be observing and casting. I'm fucking multitasking in here. Alright, Nova! Oh, they're falling for the TP trick in the spawn! In a tournament? Ay. Blood Harvest, that is not a good look for I Am Groot, the tank player here. Tetra is under a lot of pressure, but backed up very, very nicely by the Francium supports here. The Blood Harvest are in fact playing the Hawkeye now, already up to 50, 60, 70% on the ultimate already, getting a pickup onto the Strange. Wait, this is a new look that they might not be prepared for here, Francium. Nova falling early. Tetra gets one back onto his opposite number though. This Emma falling, and oh no, my baby is under pressure. And the Storm dies, and Tetra and Lynx combining to find 2. Lynx, this Adam gets a 3-piece. Showing that the bloodthirsty supports have come to play. We got Kev from the last 2 games I cast from this team as well on chat. Hello. The new fight starting up here. Here we go. Do see that there's a Cloak and Dagger ultimate and a Hawkeye and soon a Storm ultimate to come along from Blood Harvest, but KE Francium have every ultimate in the game. This is going to be some fireworks, people. Here we go. We do see the Cloak and Dagger ultimate and Storm ultimate coming out. Now there is a Hawkeye ultimate online, and that Storm ultimate is devastating the backline of Francium, killing all the supports. But Francium don't invest. Francium know they have a retouch, so they just don't invest. And now they have 6 ultimates to Blood Harvest's 3. They're just out-ulting them by not ulting at all. What an impressive strategy coming out from Francium here. Now we see the Cloak ultimate come out, and they're just staking their claim on this objective here. Freddy comes and uses the Phoenix ultimate but gets no value, but here comes Tetra with the seduction. The enemy team, the Blood Harvest, does respond. The Luna ultimate coming out, but it gets cancelled. But they used the Luna ultimate, but it got... I don't understand what's happening, but Lynx reses a few. Nova gets a pick. Nova gets 2. Lynx, Freddy, it's a hold on first for Francium here, and... yeah, I don't think the impression of Blood Harvest has changed too much from the last round.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Wait, what is this? Is this the first time I'm gonna get to cast a Jeff? Maybe not on Francium, but we do see them finally using this Storm Jeff combo. Maybe this is their ace in the hole. Maybe this is what they needed. Francium, it's looking very dire in terms of the ultimates, and I'm Gruten does have this Eye of Agamotto, and as long as the Storm doesn't die, the Jeff Storm combination could be deadly. Even if Francium do find their support ultimates, that's not gonna help against the Storm Jeff. Here comes, but they completely whiff! Gruden completely misses. Maybe he should be playing Gruden instead, but here comes the Storm and Jeff combination. The Emma finds something, but they're just not finding the damage even with both the Jeff and the Storm ultimate invested. And there's 10 seconds on the clock, and I don't think that Blood Harvest have a lot more in the tank here. The enemy, the fucking Emma does decide to use the seduction at the very end here. They do find the Cloak and Dagger, but Tetra and Freddy are just cleaning up. Lynx doing his part as well. TP'd back, of course. And this is just a mismatch of amazing proportions here. I can't even fathom what just happened. That was brutal. Oh yeah, I don't know what the chat thinks about that, but me personally, I am not convinced that this is going to be a very competitive series going into the second round here. But regardless, Francium are up 1-0 in this best of 3 series against Blood Harvest. This is, of course, what is it actually? The first? I don't actually remember what hold on. This is double elimination, of course it is. In this first round of double elimination, Francium go up 1-0, and now we are on to Krakoa. Or Araco, there we go. Convoy map. And yeah, now we can see the ranks. I mean, we have a... That's not one above all, that's Eternity. Yeah, no, there is a very obvious rank mismatch here in terms of these teams. But still, I don't know, chat. Do we think that this is gonna be a clean sweep for Francium? The cleanest sweep? Or do we think that Blood Harvest has it in them to get back into this game? This is where it would be very nice to have a co-commentator, but you know what? You know, I mean, I'll make do. I'll make do with what I have here. Mag protect? Again, the Francium protecting Mag. No chance? Kiss says no chance. I mean, we can't discredit the fact that Blood Harvest made it here through open qualifiers. if nothing else, I'm pretty sure they know what their strengths are, but the question is, are their strengths, like, is their skill ceiling even close to the skill floor of Francium? Is their best just not good enough? We did see some slight signs of life from Oh No My Baby pulling out the Hawkeye, and I can't help but think that that might just be the only way that Blood Harvest managed to find some sort of foothold in this series, even if it's just a little bit. These DPS, whether it's the Storm or the Hawkeye or the Hala player as they're hovering here, or I mean, genuinely, the entire team needs to step up, because right now this isn't looking like an individual player diff. This is looking like a team diff, if you will. And as we can see from the protects, Hela and Storm are being protected, and they don't like Freddy's Phoenix. I can attest to that. Freddy's Phoenix is diabolical. I'll tell you what. I was very impressed by Freddy's Phoenix in the last games I casted for them. They're banning the Cloak and Dagger. I have heard that banning Cloak and Dagger is a common strategy in console. I'm not gonna hate on console players, but as a PC player, I have heard that banning the quote-unquote easy no-aim characters on console, since there are a lot of players that main Scarlet Witch or Cloak and Dagger or stuff like that, banning those characters, at least in solo queue, is a pretty solid win condition for a lot of players, because of the fact that it's just easy. It's just harder for players to pick up other heroes that they're as good on, because it's just harder to play. But I digress. It's not like Nyx is a one trick or anything. I'm sure they have some other characters they play. That being said, I obviously don't know what happens in console. I'm a PC player, so I haven't played on the console ladder. I don't know what really happens behind the scenes of these players' monitors or TVs or whatever. I don't know. But here we go. Second round. Francium versus Blood Harvest in the first round of the double elimination bracket here. Francium looking to go to the upper bracket and sending Blood Harvest down to potentially be eliminated. They will, of course, have another chance to come back after this game, but we will be following Francium. And, yeah, we shall see how it goes. Just poking and prodding here. Blood Harvest taking and forcing a lot of space here, holding this corner very well. I don't know. This might be a little bit more of a competitive series than at least I originally thought after that first game. Nova falling pretty weak, but supports are topping him up nicely. Freddy, though, does what he does. Finds a pick up onto the Punisher. The Invis-Woman falling as well. And Lynx just... yeah, I had faith for like 2 seconds, and then Francium just went ahead and crushed that faith. Blood Harvest, I don't think they have... I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm biased, but the teams are biased. And and Francium are biased towards winning. And that's what they're doing. Tetra gets a pick up onto the Punisher. Blood Harvest do have 6 ultimates in, and No No My Baby pops the Moon Knight ultimate, but he gets instantly shut down. I am Grooting it. Does want to pick up back up to Freddy. That might be the angle. The spawns are incredibly close for them. M ultimate does come out, but it does nothing. And now Francium can walk back in with 6 ultimates, popping this Invis ultimate first. Tetra going in with the seduction. Invis finding one. Punisher dying to Nova now. This mag is going crazy. Does have the ultimate as well if he chooses to use it, but I mean, that would just be overkill at this point. I mean, they're holding the spawn, Francium. They have families! Oh my god, now coming with the Punisher Ultimate, but the slam dunk from Nova! Fucking destroy them! Oh my goodness, that, if nothing else, that series of Ultimate Exchanges right there just solidifies the gap in skill between these two teams. There is no denying it. And Blood Harvest, after getting the Cloak and Dagger banned, they are playing the Jeff now. Not with a Storm this time. Storm is protected. They could play the Storm. I don't know if they just want to play Jeff. I mean, as a Jeff player, oh my god, Freddy. Freddy gets 2. I was about to say something, but then Freddy just goes ahead and just kills 2 and wins the fight. So, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk because this team is just... I mean, there's just non-stop action and it's one-way traffic. Like, this is... Thank you. This is just... I mean, I don't have the vocabulary to... Nova's just overforming in the front line in front of the spawn, what? Holy fucking Chad, Nova X shows them fucking domain expansion on their ass. No, he's backing up. He does have another Meteor M ready to go. And Francine with 5 ultimates, 5 on Blood Harvest as well. This is gonna be a lot of stuff. The Jeffel comes out, but the slam dunk. Oh, he gets 2! This guy just can't stop finding value with these Meteor and Mag ultimates. But oh my baby, does find the res and the Comic Revival, but it got no. Oh, that's Lynx's Comic Revival. Excuse me. Oh no, my baby dies without using it. They do have the Invis ultimate to touch, potentially contest more. But I find it very difficult to believe that Blood Harvest are going to get any farther than this first corner. Freddy, Link, I mean, there's the Born Again, the Comic Revival from the Atom, but it's too far away. They can't contest. And I don't even know if there's any point in me saying or commenting on what just happened, because I mean, if you have eyes, if you have ears, if you have a brain, I'm pretty sure you can understand that this is not ideal for Blood Harvest. This, I mean, as impressive as it is to make it through open qualifiers and make it further in the tournament, some teams are just not as serious as the teams that want to win it all. You know, I mean, every team wants to win it all, but are you really committed to that? And some teams are good, but in the face of adversity, are you strong enough to overcome the hurdles? And clearly, Blood Harvest are falling short on the second hurdle here, on their potential path to glory. But a hurdle for Blood Harvest is a stepping stone for Francium on their way to MRC glory, as they are probably going to be taking the win in this second game. But I digress. If there is a way, Blood Harvest, show me the way. Show it to me. I want to see. We're walking out on the Emma and Hulk here, Francium. Link's on the Namor, not playing Adam anymore, and Francium are just dominating this space, is saying, get out of my house, this is my house, you don't belong here, get out, leave, the front line is falling apart, there goes to Invis, there goes to Strange, Punisher falls, but did you find some? No, there's no chance, no. This is Francium's house. This is Francium's series. That's gonna be game, set, and match 2-0 to Francium. GG's. I would say well played, but that would be a lot. I don't know if that was a little bit over the top, but this is brutal. It's a tournament. It's brutal. And Francium are relentless, and they take the dub. 2-0, clean sweep, and it's just that easy for Francium. Truly, it's not. There's not really a lot else to say here. Whoa. Okay, I want to say what a game, but I feel like that's gonna be an insult to. I don't wanna talk about this game anymore. Blood Harvest. Good luck in your next game. I mean, sure, if you would like, but I don't know if there's a lot to talk about here for us, but we can do a little bit of a debrief here. I don't know when the next game is, but we can talk a little bit. Gonna be talking with Freddy, the captain here, of course, of Francium. Hey, are you there, Freddy? Earth to Freddy.
Yep.
Hello, good sir. How you doing? Oh, I mean, I was gonna ask you like, how are you feeling? But I mean, that was not pretty.
Yeah, that's not pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
We had to get this one pretty quick, so...
if it wasn't for you guys attacking on the first map, attacking first, if you guys defended first both times, like, I feel like this would be one of the quickest series we've ever seen. But
this weekend we don't have the same lineup because some people can't play on the 23-24, so it's...
yeah, I noticed you swapped up a little bit, swapped up a few teammates, and I mean, if you guys weren't confident before, you definitely looks like you are now. But I mean, it's hard to sugarcoat it. Like, this is just, I mean, this competition is just not up to snuff. And I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to kind of evaluate how good you guys really are without
with this lineup,
facing some some opposition, you know.
Like, if we have this lineup or just instead of Polo we have Kev instead, like, it's our main roster. Like, this is our main roster. And with this one, I think we can win the tournament. But with the other, like with the subs we are gonna need on this weekend, it's gonna be harder because they are not used to our communication. It doesn't match really well, and we had to find like just people to play quick, you know, because we didn't find any other support or whatever. So for the other date, like the 30 and the 31, and the end of the tournament is gonna be like pretty much the same roster. Everyone is here. But for this weekend, it's gonna be like the hardest match for us, because we don't have our main roster and we have some subs. So yeah, I'm kind of stressed for this weekend. Everything goes well, I hope.
Yeah. Do you have any more matches today?
Not today.
Not. Well, that's anticlimactic, isn't it?
Yeah. We can't like organize other matches this week. Like, we have to wait for Saturday 5 p.m. the next match.
Yeah, I was under the impression that maybe some more double elimination matches were played. Maybe the full bracket is resolved today, but apparently, I mean, but yeah, I mean, yeah, GG's to the enemy team, to you guys. It looks like that you are not the only team that has been 2-0ing people.
No,
it's looking like that is the most common result in this
I'm kind of
stage of the
happy
tournament.
that the match of this weekend, I looked at the ladder, you know, like the ladder of next matches we are gonna maybe meet. There is no like good teams, you know.
The potential opponents, you're saying?
Yeah, potential.
There's no easy opposition. There's no easy teams.
Like, you know how the things work, you know, like the matches in the ladder when you scroll are the next matches you're gonna have, and there is no really good team, so it's good for this weekend because we don't have really good roster. So yeah.
So, but yeah, you're gonna. I mean, so what you're saying is that that's gonna be a real test with not the optimal lineup against.
Yeah.
Hopefully some. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna see anything lower than Diamond, or at least GM, going forward in the tournament. I would be really surprised if it wasn't anything but Celestial to one above all players in the next few
I think,
stages,
like,
so
next
it's gonna
week
be...
It's gonna be that, but for
Yeah.
the team that are close to us, they are only Celestial. So yeah, top 6.
Yeah. Well, I mean, only Celestial. I mean, let's not knock down Celestial players. I mean, that's still a very impressive rank, and I do think that that is going to be, at least compared to today, a lot more of a challenge for you guys.
We don't have our main roster. That's the thing. So it's gonna be more interesting, maybe more clutches, maybe more things like that. But it's kind of stressful because we know we can like just go on this weekend and just farm people with our main roster, but we can't because like nobody's here, especially Saturday. So yeah, it's kind of stressful.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. That's a little bit
so that's why we
tough.
kind of tried it today, like on this match, because we wanted to show like our best, like how can I say this, our best gameplay, with the best communication we could. So
well, if there is anything you want to take away from this match, good or bad, what would that be? Is there anything you would want to improve on from this match? I don't expect you to say anything.
We are still kind of
say a lot,
on the bans, you know, in the first map. Like on every first map, we are kind of good with bans, but when they are trying to, like when we do streams or stuff like that, we always lose like the last map, for example. When we do like with the main roster, I mean, we are playing against top 32, top 16 on PC. We are always winning like the first 3. Pretty comfortable, and the last 2 we are losing, or it's close, or we clutch, you know. Like
so
it's always the last because they have time to adapt on our ban system, you know, and ban the things that we're playing.
So you're saying you're beating top 16 and top 32 PC teams the first 3 games, but then as soon as they
yes, but with our subs and stuff like that, it's kind of harder. It's really harder. Like we struggled against the other team, like the other key element roster in the team, with our like second roster with the subs and stuff like that. So yeah, like there is a big gap between our main roster and the subs, but that's fine. We are working. We did a lot of streams this week for this.
Well, I can definitely tell. But yeah, the bans. I'm just looking at it now. For the first match, y'all are prioritizing to ban Groot instead of BP or Wolverine as we're normally seeing.
Ban Groot, that's why they had a main Groot. They didn't have a main cap or whatever.
Oh, I see. So that was more of like a situational ban than anything.
Usually we
was target ban, target ban.
Stuff like that.
I mean, other than that, it's pretty standard. But I don't know. I feel like this match, it's hard to take away anything just because of the difference in ranks and skill, obviously. But I mean, good luck for Saturday. It's gonna be exciting to see how y'all perform then, and potentially if y'all make it all the way
we will. To looking stressful, but we will.
Top 16 bracket. That would be something. If even one of our teams. I mean, worst case scenario, 2 teams from KE are gonna have to face each other, but at the same time, I feel like that would be kind of poetic. Because I mean, that means that at least one of our teams are gonna go through.
Next week, maybe.
Yes, of course. I mean, if we progress, hopefully. I mean, we're wishing the best on everyone.
What are y'all? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What's up, Freddie? What's up, Booker?
We're just talking about the fucking steamroll that just happened. I was kind of
thank you for the
running out of things to talk about anyway. Yeah, thanks for talking. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks for your time. See you.
GG's, Freddy.
Of course.
Francium, GG.
Bye.
Awesome.
Y'all just screaming somebody got steamrolled?
No, this was the actual tournament. It was really rough.
Oh, this is MRC.
It was rough. It was rough.
Oh, no.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. But jeez, I don't know.
Bro. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, I was about to ask you guys since you're here anyway. You have any?
I wasn't
You
here.
have any thoughts on this team? Any ideas?
Words.
Wee.
I want to
2
see
words. Slaughterhouse. That's all I gotta say.
what happened, bro.
Not
What the
not,
fuck are y'all
not
talking about, bro?
specifically
What happened?
not specifically regarding the game that just happened, but in general, this team. What do you expect? What are your thoughts on the team
What
overall?
team are we talking about?
Francium.
What is that
console
song
team.
called? I came in like a wrecking ball. That's like their theme. That's their theme song right there.
I mean, they're definitely confident. I'll tell you what. When I talked to Freddie after the games,
I forgot that song
even
existed.
before the games, last time I cast them, he was very. He was on about a lot that we can play everything. We're good at everything. And they're gonna. I mean, we heard it just now. Like he's confident they're gonna win the entire thing. And I mean, I'm a naive optimist. I'm a very much a believer, but at the same time, I mean,
I'm just naive.
being able to just win the entire thing, as cool as that would be, like there are. Like, once you get into, like, top 32, top 16 territory, like, you're gonna be going up against pro teams and potentially, like, some real heavy hitters, so... I don't know, but, I mean, I expect good things from this team. They're
MRC
clearly showing that their
season 1.
ceiling is very high.
MRC Season 1. Web crawlers were still a thing, Kiss. This is for you, too. Web crawlers are still a thing. Me, King Gods, Olive, and a lot of the rest of the boys are still... And web crawlers were still training and getting ready for MRC. Our first fucking match, we're all like GM Celestial, right? Our first match, we get put up against a 6-stack of 1 Eternity, 5 1 above alls. And we lost.
That's rough.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your answer. No more web
Yeah,
callers.
like it's always gonna be filled. But it's so weird how they do MRC. It's like so random, bro. I don't understand it. Like it goes from you'll be playing against plat diamonds to 1 above all top 500. You know, just like what the fuck, bro. They need to like I don't know how to explain it. They need to just organize that shit better. I want to see just plats and diamonds fight each other and just 1 above alls fight each other because they get rolled, bro. The people on our team, like we were trying our hardest. We'd get like 1 kill and then everyone was dead already. And I was like, bro, this is another level. That MRC is what made us disband for real. We were like, fuck this. This is not us.
Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, I played an MRC as well, and I can definitely attest to like the difference of the like skill and like how broad the spectrum is in terms of like what teams you're gonna be playing against, especially in the open qualifiers. But that's why teams wait until like the second day before they play because they're like, oh, all the good teams are done by now. Yeah. What's up?
I wanna see if you agree with me here. What I've noticed a pattern with medal ranks compared to any high ranks is that they're all obsessed with mechanics. They want to get better at doing things, but they don't focus on the mental of the game at all. And then all high ranked is a tempo battle. It's people popping their ults for cancels and stuff. Like it's a completely different game when you compare the two. Like metal rank, like I said, it feels like it's just mechanic spamming. Like they're trying to get the best combos, the best one shots, the best this, but they have no idea about what tempo is and how to cancel ults and how to keep the game moving. Like they just do these pushes over and over and feed. That's what I've noticed when I see. And because right now I'm stuck in low metal ranks. I just got to diamond last night because I haven't been able to play all the beginning of the season, right? And these people I keep getting in my teams, like they're all the exact same thing, even though they're different people. It's just like feed, jump into the fight, feed, die, respawn, run right back to the fight. I mean, I literally had a teammate whose name was Run and Gun Guy. And I was like, bro, they're playing it like it's Call of Duty. Like they're just running out of spawn, back to the front line, dying, running out of spawn, back to the front line. And just fighting.
This is a very common problem. As a hard stuck Overwatch plat player myself, I can attest to. I was stuck in that fucking Elo Hell plat, fucking hellscape in Overwatch for like 90% of my playtime in Overwatch, and it's
One of my games last night.
Very much
One of
like
my games.
Oh, sorry.
One of my games last night, I had 41 final hits. You want to know who had the second highest final hits?
Who?
The guy had 7 final hits.
That 41, damn, that's ridiculous.
I
But yeah,
was
no.
screaming inside. I was, and we lost too.
This is a very,
I was
very common
so
problem in
angry.
hero shooters. At least, compared to Overwatch, it's very similar. Like the number one bottleneck for
this.
metal
I'm not
rank
crazy,
players is
crazy,
game
right?
sense and all
Marvel?
that. Yeah. Yep.
Marvel compared to Overwatch, like I don't know what it is about ranked, but Marvel's the most toxic game I've ever played, and I have over 3K hours on Rust. Like it's the most toxic game I've ever played. Known to man, like, I've never had an experience like this on any video.
Well,
Like I said,
I'll tell you what.
3K hours
In
on
the
Rust.
heyday of Overwatch, it was pretty bad, and it's a part of the whole team-based shooter. You have 5 other people on your team to blame, or 4, or whatever. It's never your fault. It's a very competitive style. There's a lot going on. It's very hard to always be critical of yourself, especially when you're in the lower ranks. And that's also why people are finding it more difficult to, actually like learn game sense properly, because the only thing you like, it's the blind leading the blind down there. Like if if 2 teams walk at each other and then one team dies and the other team is like, oh, we did nothing wrong. We won the fight. We shot them in the head or wherever, body shot or whatever, and we won the fight. We used this ultimate to counter this ultimate, but it's not always rock paper scissors like that. You can't just walk at a team and expect to win. And as soon as you start making these actual mistakes, when you eventually rank up, you realize that this is not how you're supposed to play the game. Sorry, yeah.
I saw my Luna on one of my games get countered by Mag in every single one of their ults. I was like, bro, like.
But that's also game sense, right? You gotta learn the map. You gotta know your movement speed in your Luna ultimate. You gotta learn like how Mag ult works. Like all this is game sense.
It's just so annoying.
As soon as you get to Diamond, it's like, that's when you're expected to hit shots, but what differentiates, especially Diamond and Beyond, from the rest of the pack, like GM and up, is legitimately, and mental as well, like the ability to say like, go next, XQC has a famous phrase, it's literally just go again. We go again, right? You forget the last game and you go again. That is the number one. Like, if you tilt, you're not only are you gonna play worse, but you're gonna make your teammates play worse. And saying, I need to rant about this. Saying GG and fucking throwing the game because you see a particular shark on your team before the game fucking starts. I'm gonna fucking tweak out if I had to play another lobby like this, man. Even if I swap, they're like, oh, this guy's a Jeff player, and it doesn't matter.
I get like the best sharks on my team sometimes, and then my Seki healer the entire game is just, Jeff, you need a swap.
Brother,
swap, please.
Brother, I know you have the best KDA. I know you have the best KDA in the lobby. I know you have the least stats, the best uptime.
I know you have zero
MVP.
But like, you need a swap.
But the only thing I care about is that he does not have a defensive ultimate. His ultimate is garbage, and you need to swap. I mean, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it.
I was talking to my fiance about this last night, that I've never raged at many games I play. Like, I rarely rage. But when I play Marvel Rivals, it always makes me so upset because it's one of those games that I know for a fact, like, I could play the best I can. But just one person on my team plays improperly or is just fucking around, like, the whole game's over. And it's just so annoying. Like, it's so teammate reliant.
The casting's over.
Solo carry enough. Like
we're already done. The game's done. We're just talking about some random stuff now.
Still, we lost. Like at that rate, I want to just slam my forehead through the nearest window and call it a day.
And you know what? I feel like the reason why people think Marvel Rivals is worse, and it probably is I mean, the player base in itself is more casual. Like, it's Marvel, it's a big IP. Overwatch was a lot more secluded. It was a lot more like very specific, like competitive player base. But here, I mean,
some people don't just play their favorite superhero. They're not playing to play competitively. I get exactly.
But I mean, people eventually, like as the game goes on, they're like, oh, I want to try competitive, and then they play with their friends, and if you queue with people you know, and you're you've played video games before, you're gonna get to plat. But as soon as you hit plat, you're gonna meet like people that are really good mechanically, but have a terrible mental. You're gonna like the things I've heard. The things I've heard and seen in that rank, golly gosh, god damn, I'm gonna, because that's like the melting pot, right? That's like the amalgamation of every single like terrible mindset and like terrible, just player. Like I mean, not just mechanics wise, but like just mentality. Positioning, ult use, everything, and then they never look at their own mistakes.
This is still about Marvel Rivals, but it's a bit off topic.
Very tough.
Bokaj, how do you feel about Resource Rumble? It's a domination style map where it's 3 points, A, B, and C, and based on how many you have captured is how much the Rumble bar goes down or some shit. So if you have 2, right? Points, then your team's rumble bar is going down a little bit faster than their bar, and the whole point is like it's like overtime ish. I don't understand it because they just showed a simple video. It's like literally 6 minutes.
Yeah,
but it's
I saw the new map, which looks sick, by the way.
I love the map.
but yeah, Null and like his throne and whatnot, that looks dope. But I haven't actually watched or looked at the new game modes.
It's a 4v4. A, B, C point domination styled gameplay where based on how many points you have is how fast the rumble bar declines. It's like an overtime bar but really big.
That's
so the whole point is to hold. It's supposed to be fast paced. I don't understand it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. And they said they want to put this in ranked. Like I don't understand.
Wait, I was just about to say they're not going to put this in ranked, right? But they're going to put it in ranked. But the whole what? Okay, that doesn't make sense at all. Actually,
I know. That's why I was asking you. I was hoping that you watched the video too. They said that they're gonna push it out in quick match first as a quick match core game mode, right? Like Doom match, right? And then they want to put it into ranked. I'm like, how?
I mean,
like, I just don't understand.
But,
like, it just
but that's
sense.
Also like just appealing to the casual player base and being
that's what I'm thinking too. It's
very...
4v4. It's more casual. And I was thinking about. I'm sad that Kiss left, but I was thinking about talking to Kiss about making that like our new casual tournament thing for community members, not KE members. So KE members will still be doing scrim / competitive / tournament styled game modes and custom. But what's it called? The casual people in our community, such as like any randoms who aren't officially part of K, would play in the Resource Rumble as a tournament. I don't know. I'm excited to see it, but I don't understand. Like, I just can't wrap my mind around how that's going to work out in ranked. So that was the first thing they said before they even released the video. Is they said they were going to release it in quick match, and then they were going to work on putting it into ranked. So I don't know if they're going to make it to 6v6. And we have to capture 3 points. I feel like I feel like
the whole identity of the game is 6v6. Like you can't just pick and choose. Like I mean, when Overwatch 2 went to 5v5, like that was the game. Like that was the whole discussion: 5v5 versus 6v6. You know, I mean, after a while, you know, I'm sure they made like a competitive mode for this and a competitive mode for that, but why have one specific game mode that is only 4v4? It's like you know, you have all the muscle memory 6v6. It's a completely new game.
I was thinking about it as I'm like
team comps, metas. It's gonna be
diverse. It feels like because how it works is it starts. I watched the whole video, so I just want to explain it real quick. It starts with 1 point, and then as time goes on, like you know, on the one Hydra map, if you get to 50%, the map moves, like it shifts. As time goes on, doors start to open and stuff to the other points. So it starts with everyone focusing on one area to get the rumble bar to go down a little bit. He says stops after you lose the point, right? So it has like this. We have this resource meter. It's a rumble bar. And we want to get it depleted to 0, right? And so as the rooms start to open, the initiative is to put like 2 of your teammates on each point and try to keep control of multiple points at once. Because the more points you have is how you get your resource meter to go down faster. If you have all 3, then it goes down even faster.
What I don't understand is that you're
Exactly,
saying
it sounds
there's
weird.
3 points.
There's 3,
2 on
A,
each.
B, and C.
2 on each is ideal, but there's only 4 people on each team.
No, that's what I'm saying. The strategy isn't that you need all 3. You need the majority of points captured to get your resource. You understand what I'm saying? If you have 2 points captured, your resource meter is going down while the enemy team's isn't. So you're winning having just 2. So it feels like the meta is just going to be 2 divers, like Venom healer, and then not Venom healer, another diver healer like Cap or some bullshit, or even Hulk or just something, and just sit on 2 points and then you win in like a couple minutes.
I mean, yeah.
I don't understand it because I haven't played it. Of course, I literally only watched the devs play it.
Gonna have to see how it plays out, but I feel like
exactly.
it's just. I don't know how to feel about a game mode like that because I haven't actually ever seen anything like it in a hero shooter before, but it just feels like it just doesn't belong. Like not just 4v4, but like that type of game mode that kind of like, you know, evolves as you play. Like sure, the map can change. I mean, even that was a little bit like, whoa, what the hell is this? When I started playing, I was like, why is this wall here now, you know? But the fact that, you know, you unlock multiple objectives without actually progressing, like it just happens on its own is what I'm hearing. I mean, it's almost like you could just camp. You could just camp one objective, like. And as soon as another one unlocks, you can just go to that one. You can camp on that one, and then you can just
like, I don't
control these zones. And like, I don't even know if positioning is gonna matter too much because you just literally just sit on your own point. They have theirs, and then you fight over the third. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna work. How are you gonna spawn? Spawn in? Do you like spawn next to teammates? Is it gonna be like FFA? Like I don't even. Yeah, it's gonna be a free for all. That's what it's gonna be. I mean, there's a reason it's only 4v4s because if it's even more, it's just gonna be like. Who can get the most kills the quickest? I mean, it's not like that's not what the normal objective is, but it just feels like it's a little bit more. As much as this game is very chaotic, I just feel like it just loses a little bit of its identity if you do.
I'm sorry, I'm really enjoying
like
this conversation. I genuinely am, but I gotta go. Like, I gotta go right now.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
All right, bye, you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll be back. I really did enjoy this conversation. DM me some more about besides Boca. I really do want to talk about it.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, I need to see. I need to look at this.
I'll send you a video of it.
It's tough for me to visualize, but it sounds it sounds
odd.
Interesting.
It's interesting but odd. Like once you see what I'm talking, I've explained it pretty much exactly how it is on the screen. So I'm about to send you the video actually right now.
I'm gonna watch it in a little bit. I'm curious now. I'm
sending you the link to the Resource Rumble from Marvel Rivals. It came out last night.
Yeah, the video just came out. Yeah, okay, that's why I haven't seen it. But yeah, no, go take care of what you need to take care of, man. Thanks for talking.
Yeah, here you go. It's in your DMs. See y'all.
Okay, me and Kira are gonna join VC. So see you guys.
Bye. Alright, let me look at this. What the shit? Hold on.
En ultralydsfälla med extra frequency mega...
Oh, fuck off. Let's take a look at this video, shall we? After the ads are done playing. What is this? 4K, of course.
3 perilous random unlocking mission areas.
Random?
2 limited resource areas unlock first. Teams collide and battle for every scrap. Finally, time to rumble when the hijack area unlocks. Raid rivals, steal their stockpiles, and fight for total control. The first team to gather enough resources wins.
Gather resources.
Ready to capture the available area.
This is what we were talking about.
Let's go.
Extract some goodies. Oh hell no! This looks terrible. What the hell is this?
Resources. All gone. You should probably head to the next available area.
Bro, they're just waiting for them there. No, dude, this is so bad. Bro, this is terrible.
Great job.
Oh
You're
man.
loading up on resources. Fantastic. The rumble phase is about to begin.
Huh? I don't get it. And then you steal their resources?
Oh, you've almost clinched the win.
What?
You're getting rumbled. Whoa! The rumble speed is totally out of control. Nothing. Another epic victory! Big win!
Yeah, that looks dog shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you... I mean, I don't know what that is. That just looks like a mess. That's all I I don't know, dude. What even was that? So 2 points unlock at the same time, but can't you gather resources at the same time? Dude, I don't get it. But like, if you gather resources at the same time, one team stands here, one team stands there, there is no reason for them to interact whatsoever. Unless you want to get the other resources, but like, you want to stay on the point to get resources, and then you're forced into a 4v3. The game mode is just flawed. And then you rumble in the middle, and then you steal the enemy's resources, but I mean, that could take forever. So there's not really overtime either? I'm in Discord still. There's not really overtime either? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Genuinely, that is weird. It's weird. I mean, I have to play it to have an opinion on it, I think, but anyway, I wasn't planning on streaming for much longer. I mean, obviously, the Francium game was incredibly quick. I was streaming for an hour. This was supposed to happen on the KE esports channel on Twitch, but I greatly appreciate y'all hanging out here instead. Thank you so much for the follows, Reaper, the raid. You're freaking awesome, dude. Check out my boy if you haven't. He's cool. He's pretty neat, I guess. There we go. Hit him with a shout out. There we go. Yeah. That is gonna be it for right now. I'm very excited to see what this new game mode is. And what it's and see some gameplay of it potentially. It's gonna be weird. I don't know, but anyway, appreciate y'all very much. Stay safe, take care of yourself. Until now, and then But most importantly, never stop doing what you enjoy doing about people. That's going to be it from me. Thank you so much for hanging out. Again, it's a pleasure casting for y'all. And frankly, you know, my voice was about to give out anyway, so I don't know if I would have been able to do too much more anyway, so more to come on Saturday. We're going to be casting the next game, or a few games for Francium, and the open, or in the double elimination part of the tournament. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. And if you you know, care about, like, you know, what I do and my content, my normal schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday at 4 p.m. Central European Summertime. We're playing Elden Ring. It's pretty hype, and of course some Marvel Rivals here and there. But honestly, I mean, I'm not on a team right now. I don't really wanna play solo ranked a lot, but if people want to see it, I'll definitely be down to play a little bit now and again. So, but yeah, appreciate y'all, and peace out. Bye bye.